The rain came down in sheets as Jake pulled his bike up to the old house on Elm Street. The address matched the crumpled receipt in his pocket. 1313 Elm, the Henderson place. He'd never delivered here before, but the tip was generous, and tips were the only reason he braved nights like this. The house loomed in the darkness, its windows black and empty. The porch light flickered weakly, casting long, trembling shadows. Jake adjusted the pizza bag on his shoulder and knocked. The sound echoed too loudly, like he'd struck a hollow tomb. No answer. He knocked again. "Pizza delivery for Henderson!" Silence. Jake frowned. He pulled out his phone. No signal. Great. He tried the doorbell, but it didn't chime. Instead, the door creaked open on its own, revealing a dim hallway. "Hello?" Jake called. His voice didn't carry. It was like the house swallowed the sound. A faint smell of dust and something sour. Old food, maybe, drifted out. He hesitated. He wasn't supposed to enter. But if he left the pizza outside, it'd get cold, and he'd get stiffed on the tip. "Just gonna set it inside," he muttered, stepping over the threshold. The door slammed shut behind him. Jake spun, heart hammering. The lock clicked. He grabbed the knob, twisted. Nothing. It wouldn't budge. "Okay, not funny," he shouted. No response. The hallway stretched ahead, lined with faded wallpaper peeling at the edges. At the far end, a single light flickered. Jake's breath came fast. He pulled out his phone again. Still no signal. Then a whisper. "Hungry." Jake froze. The voice was thin, distant, like it came from another room or another time. "Who's there?" he demanded. Silence. Then from upstairs creak a footstep, then another, slow, deliberate. Jake's pulse roared in his ears. He backed toward the door, rattling the knob uselessly. The footsteps descended the stairs, unseen but felt, like the air itself grew heavier. The pizza bag slipped from his shoulder, hitting the floor with a soft thud. The box slid out, the lid popping open. Inside, the pizza was gone. Only a single moldy slice remained, crawling with ants. The footsteps reached the bottom of the stairs. Jake turned. The light went out. Something breathed in the dark. Then laughter. Soft, hungry. Jake screamed. The next morning, another delivery boy arrived at 1313 Elm. The house stood empty, windows boarded. weeds choking the yard. A faded sign read, "Condemned." But on the porch sat a pizza box. Inside, a single cold slice, untouched, and a receipt with Jake's name on it.